I don't know how it happened exactly. I was hardly aware, but suddenly I found myself on this other earth, in the bright sunlight of a day as lovely as paradise. My companion had gone. I couldn't believe it. Everything all around me was exactly like our earth, only brighter, richer, and somehow more real. The sea lapped the shore, loving it, caressing it, or so it seemed. The trees, in all their glory, waved to me with thousands of shimmering leaves. Everything welcomed me, everything beckoned. The birds flocked in the sky, fluttering all around me, and beating the air with their soft wings, and settling without fear on my shoulders and hands. And then, I came to know the people of this world. Slowly, they emerged from the forest. Down from the hills they came, one by one. They surrounded me. They welcomed me. Children of the sun, of their own sun. So beautiful. I've never ever seen such beauty. Only in our very youngest children, maybe you can see a reflection of that beauty. I understood everything the moment I looked into their eyes. For instance, it seemed incredible to me with my modern progressive mind that they had no science. There was no room for it. They had everything. They didn't need to improve their knowledge. They didn't investigate life. They lived. They didn't inquire, research, analyze, probe. They lived. They enjoyed life. And their knowledge was finer and far more profound than our science. Oh, mysterious. Mysterious. I knew I would never be able to enter the depths of that wisdom. If only I could convey something to you, a fragment. Just a fragment of that life. For instance, their trees. Now, they showed me their trees. And I was baffled by the love they had for them, as if, and I don't think I'm exaggerating here, as if they were talking to them, holding conversations with beings like themselves. All of nature was in communion with them. The animals lived at one with the people, living in peace with no need to attack anyone. Oh, how can people from our earth understand this? Ridiculous. Every night they would sing songs, haunting songs. Many of them were far beyond me, far beyond my comprehension. But some beautiful, simple melodies I could understand. They expressed the sensations the parting day had given them. They praised it and bade it farewell. Oh, everyone laughs in my face now. Everyone argues that no one could dream in such detail. No dream could be so definite. It was a feeling, a vague sensation. And when I woke up, well, I made up the rest, didn't I? And when I've admitted that, yes, that may well be so. Oh, Lord, the uproar, the hilarity, the endless fun at my expense. All right then. It was a dream. But all of this was. It had to be. Because something happened next. Something so frighteningly true, it could never be invented. I've hidden this till now, but now I'll tell you. I'll offer you this truth as well. The fact is, you see, I corrupted them all. Don't ask me how it happened. I only know that it did. I spread contamination into that world. Reproaches and recriminations began. They came to understand guilt and made a virtue of it. The people learned from me how to lie. They came to love lying, to appreciate the beauty of lies. But soon, very soon, I know blood was shed for the first time. The people were shocked and frightened. They began to separate. They formed alliances, movements, unions, parties. They were all violently opposed. Oh, now they were talking in different languages. As the bacteria spread, they began talking of humanity and fraternity, the environment. And the more depraved they became, the more they applauded these ideals. And as they became criminals, they invented the idea of justice. And they drew up huge codes of law. And to maintain their law, they erected scaffolds. And the notion that they had been once so happy made them laugh. And they called it a dream. Then great leaders appeared, claiming to know how to bring everyone together again, how to build a world based on unity and freedom. Freedom. Freedom for everyone to love himself far more than everybody else. Great wars were fought for this idea, and so it went on. Systems, creeds, speeches, declarations, on and on, books and series and orators and governments. On and on the illusion of peace went. Intellect, reason, self-preservation. Everything would force mankind to unite. Everyone would serve the great idea. Meanwhile, the wise exterminated the unwise in case they should get in the way of the idea's final and absolute triumph. Bitterly disillusioned, the people threw themselves into sensuality at any cost, resorting to violence to satisfy their appetites. At last, they were worn out with their meaningless existence. Suffering lined their faces. I wandered among them. Crying, pleading, I held out my arms to them in despair, accusing, hating myself. I had done it, I said. I was responsible. I had infected them with contamination, corruption, and lies. I begged them to crucify me. I taught them how to make a cross. I wanted my blood to be drained, every drop, filled for the torment they were suffering. That's when I came to my senses.